It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Connecticut Sun. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And we should be in for a rebounding battle in this one. Both of these teams love to control the boards. So what are your thoughts on this matchup, Tim?
Well, I mean, no rebounds are going to come easy in this one. These squads know how to box out. They know how to get physical, and they'll be working hard for those extra possessions.
We'll have to keep an eye on who's getting more second chance points, because in that tug of war under the hoop, that's going to be the best indicator for who's going to win.
Now here's Williams. The pick by Jones. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
The correct decision from Courtney Williams. We've seen her assist numbers skyrocket since her rookie season back in 2017.
Here's Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Now here's Henderson. She's covered by Thomas. Offensive rebound, Fever. And here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, shot's good.
Well, Destiny Henderson is so skilled at seeing the whole floor.
First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Courtney Williams, covered by Henderson. Pass to Holmes. Thomas. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Here's Henderson. Mitchell left side. And here's Henderson. Screen by Smith. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Sun.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there. While the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana, they were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons.
Mitchell, shot's good.
So comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. When Mitchell gets a clean look, she doesn't hesitate.
Outside Williams. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Henderson. And it's the Fever on the break. That one, no good. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. Going back a few years for the Fever, during that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely. Reaching 3 WNBA finals, including winning it all in 2012. I am sure that Fever fans are itching for those glory days again.
The Fever leading. Smith outside. Pass to Henderson. Smith. Henderson with it. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Inside shot, and another basket for Indiana.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Thomas outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. And again, no good by Connecticut. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Egbo. Mitchell. Screen by Smith. Inside. They grab their own miss. And that one drops.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Sweet stroke from mid-range. There's just so many different ways Thomas can beat her defender.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Outside Williams. The three is up. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
It used to be a weakness of her game, but Williams has worked on three-point shooting, and her percentages have increased each year in the league.
Smith with it. Picked up by Thomas. And there's the call on Jasmine Thomas. That is her first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mitchell with it. She's against Bonner. Pass to Robinson. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Here's Egbo. From deep. And Bonner pulls it down. Connecticut trailing. Ball Jones from long range. And the Sun hit again from deep.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Now here's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Brianna Jones has had a really kind of a different path. Really quiet during her first 3 years in the league, scoring just 3 points per game. But in that 2020 bubble season, Jones saw her numbers explode.
Now Thomas. Over Robinson. Thomas, no good. An all-star in 2021. Brianna Jones has been impressive on both sides of the ball.
An all-defensive selection in 2021 as well. Jones also has one of the best field goal percentages of all time. At 6'3", she is so effective as a small ball 5.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw. That's on Jones.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Kelsey Mitchell taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The all-time leader in college threes made. Kelsey Mitchell went second overall to Indiana back in the 2018 draft. Brought in as the future of the Fever.
And she's good on the second. And Kelsey Mitchell, for years, was the focal point of Indiana.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Kelsey, the Fever struggled, failing to make the playoffs each of her first several seasons. But Mitchell never complained, still put up numbers, and goes to show you the kind of professional she is.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
With the floater, and she sinks the layup.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Sims with it. And here's Carrington. Pass to Jones. Now here's Carrington. Now Jones. It's rebounded by Angsel.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
There's a screen. Here's Robinson. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. And Odyssey Sims, here we go. Pass to Heidemann. From deep three-point range, they get it again. And that one's good.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Mitchell outside. Here's Cannon. Guarded by Jones. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And Enksler gets it to go.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Here's Heidemann. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Barrington. And it's good. The game is all even.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Timeout called the Fever.
Well, it's just so difficult for second-round picks to make teams, but Carrington did exactly that. A strong competitor who comes from a family of athletes.
Teams deciding to change it up. Outside Robinson. Hull. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Hartley outside. Pass to Jones. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
So fluid in her movements. Defenders dread guarding Jones in the pick and roll.
Outside Vivians. They set the pick, and here's Cole. The 3, that's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Jones. Hartley. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Robinson. It's not going to go for her. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Fever ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Here's Henderson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hull. Screen by Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line.
Well, from the moment Lexi Hull was born, she's had someone right by her side. Her twin sister, Lacey. Together, they won national championships in high school and then again in college.
The first free throw is good. And the Hull twins, known for their tenacious style of play.
Well, it's a big reason why Lexi went 6th overall in the 2022 draft. She leaves it all out there and works very hard defensively. And that's a mindset that started in the backyard playing against her twin sister.
And so she makes both from the line.
Well, a 3-and-D wing, players like Lexi Hull, so valuable here in the WNBA.
Pass to Carrington. Jones with it. Now Carrington. Picked by Jones. 5 on the clock. Hartley with it. Lets it go from deep. Egbo pulls it in. The Fever leading. Now here's Henderson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Hull. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it's right around this time when the grind of the season starts to wear on players, guys.
Yeah, I agree, Blake. I mean, it might not have taken a physical toll yet, but mentally, it can be a challenge to stay engaged in this part of the year.
Yeah, this is when a coach earns their keep. You have got to keep your players engaged and energetic.
The first one falls. The Sun making a switch here. And good on both.
A nice job of drawing contact and creating opportunities at the line this quarter.
Yeah, that's my kind of basketball. Straight ahead and physical.
Bonner outside. They get the rebound. Jones for the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. Smith outside. Pass to Hull. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Henderson shot is off.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And Hull gets the whistle that time. That is their first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana, Kelsey Mitchell.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bonner outside. Shot clock at 6. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
Pass to Smith. Henderson. Screen by Smith. And here's Vivians. Misses the 3. Hartley outside. Jones. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Shot's good by Smith.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire. Looking back to the last decade, the 2010s, it was an up and down 10 seasons for the Connecticut Sun, winning 1 playoff round in the first 7 years of the 2010s. They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. And for Connecticut in the 2010s, they were really good in the back half of the decade.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in the final 3 years of the 2010s, culminating with a finals appearance in 2019. The Sun franchise is really turning things around.
Now here's Smith. She has 5. Pass to Henderson. Puts up a 3. Her fourth shot, her fourth miss. Still looking for mojo tonight. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Mitchell. Kept alive. Jones outside. Now here's Hartley. Back to Jones. And finally they hit one.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. The Fever making a change here. The Fever trailing. Mitchell outside. Henderson. Back to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. From past the arc. Ooh, no luck on that one. And Connecticut will go the other way with it.
With her missing literally everything she's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now here's Thomas. The 10-footer. Here's Jones. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
Here's Smith. He's got 5. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Thomas outside. And the basket by Holmes.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Count the basket.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth the second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Thomas. Outside Sims. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Fever. Outside Robinson. Pass to Engstler. Now Cannon. Up and in on the layup.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
You know, Emily Angsler does a little bit of everything for this team. She's a double-double threat, but she can also chip in with steals and blocks.
Thomas with the ball. Now Mitchell defending. Doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, in today's WNBA, teams really want players like Emily Angsler.
And that's why Indiana made her a top 5 pick. Angsler has great size, can shoot. You can really play her anywhere from the 2 to the 4. Just a flexible player.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. From downtown, and Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Timeout called the Sun.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have one title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
So both teams changing it up here. And so here's Connecticut. They trail by 1. Carrington with the ball. Pass to Williams. Over Hole. Offensive board. Up top Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the paint. Angsler lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
And Williams gets it to go.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Mitchell outside. Back to Robinson. Pass to Angsler. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jones. And another basket for Indiana.
Playing some assertive offense. Even when she can't get inside, Angsler still finds a shot.
Outside Williams. Picked by Jones. Williams can't get it to go. The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Pass to Cannon. Deflected. And here's the fast break. Here's Jones. That shot is good. She's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
The wingspan of Jones starts the break. What a luxury it is to have a tall defender like her who is so active.
Now here's Mitchell. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, no good. And here is Sims. Over Robinson. And there's another one for the Sun.
The in-between space. Sims utilizes it quite well. She attempts lots of two-point jumpers. We just don't see much anymore.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sun ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You know, Jonquel Jones has been exceptional here, guys.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Pass to Smith. Here's Henderson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Mitchell. Got another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's Thomas. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one on Henderson.
Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is. But off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
No good on the free throw. And talking about Jasmine Thomas, she's dedicated to advocating for pediatric health in underserved communities. It's great.
Thomas said it herself. The most important part of the legacy I want to leave as a professional athlete is that I use my platform and resources to make other people's lives better. Thank you, Jasmine. Just a great part of the WNBA.
Smith outside. Pass to Henderson. Mitchell right side. Here's Henderson. Clock at 6. And here's Smith. She's covered by Thomas. Count it. Good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for her. Bonner. Shoots from the line. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
She's going to put a lot of pressure on her team's perimeter shooters if she can't convert those chances inside.
Back to Mitchell. Rejected by DeWanna Bonner.
Defense is all about effort. Bonner gives so much effort on this side of the ball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And with Jones, she has the threat of the three ball, and that's the basis for her game because it opens up the whole court for her on offense. Clears the way for monster point totals like tonight.
And a foul called on the shot. Got it on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
If you made me pick a state that is the capital of women's basketball, I'd have to go with Connecticut. They just love the game here.
Shooting two.
That free throw missing. The great state of Connecticut. They really support women's hoops.
They do, and it's a big college team in this state. They've won a bunch of national titles, and of course the Sun are one of the best supported teams in the WNBA.
And she can't hit the second.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for her. There's the triple. Egbo pulls it in.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Henderson. And here's Smith. Henderson. Now here's Mitchell. Goes up at the elbow. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Sun leading. Here's Jones. It counts and the foul. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
That's why every single coach, every GM in this league, they wanted Jonquel Jones on their team. A relentless attitude, fights for points.
Well, after a solid rookie season, Jonquel Jones had a breakout second year in 2017, setting a WNBA record with almost 12 boards a game.
Now here's Smith. 7 points in the game. Right wing. Back to Mitchell. Screen by Smith. A good look from Kelsey Mitchell. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And Jonquel Jones won Most Improved Player during that 2017 season.
And more than doubling her scoring average. Jones made serious leaps that 2017 season, starting to show that MVP-level impact that Jones has on a game.
Now here's Henderson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense better watch out because she can make those three balls as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Holmes. Thomas outside. Now here's Bonner, covered by Henderson. Bonner's shot is good.
So everybody in this league wants to play with someone like Jasmine Thomas, an unselfish player, always picking the right pass.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Indiana with the ball. 6-point game. Smith outside. Now here's Henderson. She's guarded by Hartley. Mitchell, right side. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Pass to Hartley. Back to Jones. Heat check there, but it's off target. Now here's Henderson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Mitchell. A rebound by Holmes. Now Hartley. They set the pick. The kick out to Bonner from outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Down low. Jones. Second shot opportunity. And she lays it up and in. The Fever trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell, shot's good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Now here's Hartley. The pick by Jones. 11 feet out, and she hits the jumper for two.
Must be frustrating for the defender on Bonner. You must guard this part of the court, the in-between area.
Pass to Smith. Mitchell outside. They set the screen. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Bonner with it. 8 points for her. And here is Hartley. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession. Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Substitution on the court.
Long range from the inbound. Peterman, no good. And it's the Fever ball. Pass to Cannon. Takes the three. No good there. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. Oh, no. She may have gotten injured right there. She's in a lot of pain.
And she is not happy right now. You can tell she is really hurting.
That's a real shame. I mean, it's just hard to tell how serious it is right now, but I'm sure we'll have an update soon.
Joyner Holmes.
The Sun with the lead. Pass to Carrington. Back to Hartley. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, what a confident scorer Hartley is inside. She relishes these types of opportunities to position and execute. Well, Bria Hartley was born and raised on Long Island, just outside New York City. So getting a chance to play for the Liberty in 2017, that has to be a dream come true.
Here's Cannon. Doesn't go that time. And Connecticut will go the other way with it.
They've built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things well.
You know, Brian, one of those little things has been rebounding. They have come out and taken control of the glass.
And talking about Hartley, that 2017 return home reignited her career.
Well, Hartley said herself she felt like she had something to prove. And since that first year in New York, all of her numbers have improved.
Now here's Hull. She's got 7. Cannon, no good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Tiedemann, no good.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Jones. And here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Vivians. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that. And I like to see it.
Yeah, it's her first trip to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Basketball is life in the state of Indiana. From high school to college to pro, they just love the game at every level in the Hoosier State.
So she picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Their struggles at the line this half are starting to haunt them like a Halloween ghost.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. She's got 5. Pass to Jones. And here's Holmes. Soft touch off the glass.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
So it's Indiana now. Mitchell outside. Indiana again missing.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Robinson misses from short range. Now here is Sims from deep. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Sun ahead, up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Now Williams. Down low. Shot's good by Jones.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Smith. Back to Robinson. Mitchell left side. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Connecticut. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Outside Sims. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Mitchell outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Cannon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. But she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. And Williams gets it to go.
She didn't need to make the layup complicated, but she did decide to put a little cherry on top.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Smith. Robinson. She's covered by Sims. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound, Fever. Outside Robinson. Mitchell. And the three off target.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Back to Sims. Jones outside. Misses off the right iron. Here's Cannon. Guarded by Jones. Bucket is good.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Outside Sims. Courtney Williams for three. No good that time. And so the Fever will take it the other way. Outside Robinson. Mitchell. Here's the pick. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Sims. Outside Williams. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Now here's Robinson. Smith. Back to Robinson. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Outside Williams. For three. And again, no good by Connecticut. Outside Robinson. Indiana again missing. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
And the shot goes in.
Well, Sims has some of the best handles in the league, and she's just so productive when the ball's in her hands.
Pass to Smith. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. No good from outside.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Goes back up. And she lays it in.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Timeout called the Fever.
The coach needs to tell their players to box out with some energy. I mean, come on. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy all night long. Too many second chance points.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Egbo. Yes, and it's Alyssa Smith picking up the assist.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
On the wing, Courtney Williams, covered by Smith. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Unusual miss. Typically, her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Now here's Henderson. She's covered closely. Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Smith. She's guarded by Williams. Smith, no good. And Connecticut has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Thomas outside. The putback.
Well, when you can't box out, bad things are bound to happen.
If you give any team more than one chance in the offensive end, you are just begging for trouble.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mitchell. Henderson. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Luana Bonner for 3. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
She flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
With that 3, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Williams with it. Thomas. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Back to Thomas. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Henderson. Smith with it. Here's Henderson. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Williams with it. Now Mitchell defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thomas outside. Outside Williams. Back by Jones. Fires at the elbow. The shot's good.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Now here's Henderson. Banked in off the glass.
What a strong finish right there. Henderson gets the bump and still gets it off.
Now here's Thomas. One of the biggest challenges of the WNBA season has to be the schedule.
Yeah, the travel is just so daunting. You're zigzagging all around the country, and that can certainly take its toll on you.
And with just 12 teams in the league, the talent level is so high, there are no easy nights. The regular season is a grind.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Pass to Egbo. Banksler. And here's Henderson. Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see him on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level.
2 on the clock. Egbo pulls it in.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Floats one. Yep, count it.
The soft touch from Henderson, measuring the floater just right.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Pass to Sims. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Carrington. The tray. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
And Carrington has proven that she can drain it from deep. She just has to keep on doing this.
So we see the Sun taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.